Hello. Okay, so I'm doing my cheek piercing experience, or process, whatever you want to call it. Um I've had my cheek piercings for like a month now. Yeah. Yeah, like a month. Um I've already downsized. I started out with the 1 inch and now I have 3/4 of an inch in my face. Um you know, going in there, I was so paranoid. Like, I was freaking out about any possibility that something horrible was gonna happen and that, it was gonna go all wrong and it was gonna hurt and, like, all this shit. But actually, to be perfectly honest, it wasn't even that bad, like, getting them done. I think hyping myself up like that over it made it, like, seem not as bad. But, then again, I guess I really do have a high pain tolerance. I don't know. Everyone's different. But yeah, so the first week was really, like, basically, I never want to experience that again, and I've had some really bad piercing experiences, but this time it was, like everyone says, it's just not something that's awesome to go through at all. Like, okay, I think it was a Friday that I got them done. Let's just say it was a Friday. I went to a concert like 2 days later, and my face was like, just, it was a metal show, so there was just so many people, and there's the mosh pit and everything. Like, I was stupid, yes, I know, but, you can't go to a show and not be in the pit. It just doesn't work out like that. But, yeah, so, like, the heat and just, the aggressive cuddle fest, in the front of the, whatever you want to call it, that was not too bright of me, and it kind of made it worse, the swelling. I basically didn't eat anything for like 5 days, I want to say. I mean, obviously I had stuff, but yeah, I kind of just had like chicken broth and, smoothies and all that crap for like 5 days straight, and it was shitty. But, that's just kind of how it is, I guess. All I can really say is if you're considering getting this piercing done, really try to find somebody who is really experienced doing this piercing. Like, make sure that they have done it before. And, I don't know, I'm kind of weird with stuff like this. Like, I've done most of my piercings myself. I know that's not really smart, but, I was like 15 and I didn't want to pay. It took me a really long time. I was searching all around the area to find someone to do it, and it was weird, dude. Like, every place I went into or called or anything, they were always like so sketch to do it, and I was like, why is this such a weird piercing for people to do? Like, I understand it's cheeks, wow, but whatever, but like, people were like, I don't know, it was weird. It's like, this is your profession, why are you so like but I mean, there are a lot of risks in doing it. Like, it's very easy to hit the glands in your cheek, and that will basically, I don't know, from what I've read online, it makes you drool for the rest of your life, and that sounds obviously horrible, but yeah, it's really easy to fuck up, and they could be crooked, and it's just, it might be hard to find. I mean, I don't know where you're at, but for me, in California, my northern area, it was really difficult to find someone to do it. You really want to make sure you find someone who's confident, isn't talking out of their ass, knows their shit. The place that they're at, like piercing tattoo shop, has good reviews. Make sure to look up on that. It is an expensive piercing. My jewelry that I have in my face, I have like, I don't know. Yeah, there you go. I have like little diamonds in it. I wanted that because my septum and, all that has diamonds, so I wanted it to match. But, mine costs a little bit more, so, the labor cost and the jewelry cost, I think it was like $180 and then I tipped her 20, so it was like, in total, it was like $200. So that's pretty goddamn expensive for a piercing, and I have no regrets, man. Like, it's my favorite piercing. I've had like 21 piercings now, or something like that, and this one's by far my favorite one. You know, the first like 2 weeks I was like on board with cleaning it, like after I ate anything or drank anything or smoked or whatever, you know, like I'm on that shit. But I don't know, I mean, everyone's different, but for me, after like 2 weeks, like I wasn't having much of swelling going on or any, I mean, it still does the crusties and stuff, which is kind of gross considering like when I'm at work, I'm talking to a lot of people, so it's really hard not to touch them or be like, oh, let me look at my face real quick and see if they're okay. But yeah, it's a lot better now. It doesn't do the constant crusting, and my face is totally back to normal, which is cool. Sorry, my mind is like do 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 do. If you want this piercing, you need to be really committed. It's expensive, like I said. The healing process is a bitch, and you know, I watched a lot of YouTube videos on this piercing before I went and got it done, and every single person was like, after going through the healing process, I don't want to take them out. Like, I just love them so much after everything we've been through. And I honestly thought that was stupid. Like, I've had a lot of piercings that were, the healing process was shit, but I didn't even think like that. But I don't know, man. Like, after getting these done, like, kind of agree with those people. Like, it was fucking horrible. But now that they're healed and, like, when I smile, it looks good. I need to downsize again, but it still looks good. It's really hard to get a job with these. Like, thank God my job right now is already okay with it. Really, really, really think about it. It's not about, like, pain or any of that crap or dealing with issues with them. I mean, unless you've had a lot of issues with piercings, you might want to think about it a little bit more. But, if you don't, just think about it in the long run, because it really does get in the way. You can't, this isn't like a lip piercing or a septum where you can just take it out or hide it. It's, you know, right there, and you can't take it out. So seriously think about it. And if you do work somewhere that's cool with it, you are lucky, and get that shit done. I mean, unless you're not considering staying at that job, then, you know, would not be bright. But yeah, I think that's all I can really explain. I don't know. Yeah, if you have any more questions for me, or, you know, if I missed some stuff, which I probably did, I don't know, I'm fucking tired, but, yeah, just, post a comment or something, and I will answer you. Alright, guys, have a good night, or a good day, or good evening, morning, you know, whatever, wherever you're at. Alright, bye, guys.